Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm live today here just out of Melbourne City on my way home from work, and I just couldn't help but pull myself up and sit in the garden for a moment, because if you live in a city or you have been in busy environments before, you know sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming and you just really like that quiet time out in a nice quiet space. So on that, I'm coming to talk to you today about the difference between loneliness and time for yourself. So I know personally I spent some time being very lonely because I chose to put up walls and lock people out of my life, and I wanted to do everything myself. That way I was in complete control. No one could fuck things up for me, and over time it became difficult, very, very difficult. It got harder to ask for help. It got harder to see good things happening in my life, because not only was I blocking out people, but I was blocking out the ability to love. I was blocking out the ability to be helped or to help. And I was blocking out the ability to be myself, because I decided that putting the walls up was going to be a lot safer and easier than doing some of the work to become that loving, joyous person that I know I am, from within. However, as time's gone on, I've noticed as well that sometimes when you are giving your all, you're trying to become a better person, you are helping other people, you are, giving your energy to like your job, your family, your partners, your children, whatever else is going on in your life, sometimes being alone is a good thing, because it really gives you that chance to start asking yourself questions that mean things to you. And I know a process I've started to undertake recently, and what I've actually suggested to some of my clients to do as well, is to, when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling anxious, just place your hand on your heart, take a few deep breaths, and it basically drops you out of your head into your heart. What you can then do is ask a question, because when you're in that heart space, you will get the accurate guidance. And this is where sometimes that time alone is a good thing. It enables you to recharge your energy. It enables you to really connect with yourself. What's your next first step in relation to your goals? Do you have any goals, or are you too busy out there giving everything to everyone else and not taking the time for you? I know over the weekend I spent some time with friends and family. I've never felt so much love and gratitude and joy for what feels like a very long time. And that's because I took myself away from all the noise. I asked myself what is something I needed to do to kind of refresh and re-energize myself. And I just took what I needed to do and I got it done. And today, even with that whole Monday-itis thing coming up, I managed to keep high in my gratitude, because I was like, I don't want to lose this feeling. Sure, the experience is over, but I'm willing to hold that because it makes me feel good. And that's all from channeling into what's happening in here, rather than letting all the noise from out there come and affect you. So when you're alone, it's important to acknowledge what kind of alone that is. Are you alone and lonely, or are you alone recharging yourself? There is a difference, and it's important to understand the difference, because it's going to be the foundation on which move you take next. Now, if you're alone and lonely, there is a good chance that you are going to fall into this, this sense of suppression, depression even, and it's just such a dark and unnecessary place to be. When, if you can give yourself the permission to have the alone time that you need to re-energize and reconnect with who you really are, you then get exposed into a world of more abundance, love, and gratitude. And that's what we're aiming for. That's what this experience, this journey is all about. So I ask you today to tap into where you are, how you feel. Are you okay? Are you not feeling okay? Are you feeling challenged? Are you feeling defeated? Are you feeling like you are lost in the vortex of this darkness and you don't know how to get out? Or are you just feeling that need to take some time out, chill out, watch a movie, have a salt bath, read a book, do something that pleases your soul? Ask yourself, and don't be afraid of the answers, because within the answers lies the truth of your next first step. I encourage you, if you are on the opposing side of recharging, re-energizing, to reach out. Here in Australia, we have Are You OK Day coming up, and that was very much the influence behind this recording today. And I do always encourage you to reach out to those, even the strong ones, because sometimes they're the ones who are struggling the most. And I also encourage you to reach out to a trusted friend or family member if you are struggling, because there's nothing wrong with not being okay. And sometimes it just takes someone with an outside perspective to get us back up and running if we don't feel like we're in that place to do it ourselves. So I encourage you to keep being amazing, and just know that when you drop from here to here, the answers are waiting for you.